All right, so looks like last time I made a mistake while calling this from controller, because if you remember, we have changed this generic repository which needs support for this expression, and this needs association as well, right? So this params needs to be supplied from the calling object, and in this case is going to be the controller itself, right? So let's minimize this. And if you just go ahead and see this in the product controller, earlier we just it's like we did retrofitting, like just had this different repository on top of same method itself, so that is not going to work, right? And that is what I have supplied here, because we are going to need here as a params thing, like we are going to need this product. We are just also going to need this product brand, I mean sorry, product type and product brand, because these two were the navigation properties, if you remember from the last videos which we have extracted out. And again, this is what is going to be the product type and product brand, and this is what we are supplying as a expression for that particular expression tree. And if you remember from the last video itself, that's why that expression tree was coming null and it was not going inside the loop. And the reason being is because I have not provided that the callings object there itself, right? So and that's fine, and this is just the example of your the earlier one which we have been using, so I just kept it as just to show you like how it was, and what needs to be done when we are supplying with this generic repository itself, right? Now having said that, right, so what we can do here is we can now try to debug this, and we are certainly going the same route what we tried to went through in the last video itself. And we are then going to check like whether it's solving our purpose or not, right? So and looks like this is coming up and it's still yeah, now it has come. And if I just go ahead and execute this thing, let's refresh this once and let's go to this products, try this out, execute this. So we are in here, right? So what we are going to do is like we are just going to step over and step over inside this particular method into which is great product async, right? So this is what it is. And if you just see, this includes, right? So we have two objects here, like earlier we forgot to supply here, right? So this is product type and product brand, and these are the two navigation properties. On top of that it is going to work, right? So that is what we are going to do that. And this is where it's this query formation is happening in this particular loop itself. So if you just go ahead and just do as is, like, so this is what is going to loop through twice, and it's going to put together the product brand as well. And earlier it has added into the query that particular product type, and now this is going to give you that complete stuff here. So if you just see this raw view and expression here, so you can see this expression count for this argument is 2, wherein product type and product brand is already included, right? So this is what we were looking for earlier, and because of that it was not added into the navigation property. Now if I just go ahead as is, I'll just click on play here and go to that my swagger again. Now this is coming fine, right? So the product type id, brand id 11, and shoes id dash, right? So now the navigation property has also been associated with that, and you see for different products different thing. So this is what the expected result with the generic repository itself. So what we have done is basically we have implemented generic repository using ChatGPT, and we have extracted out navigation property as in expression tree itself, and which is getting supplied as params object from the controller itself, and that is what we have achieved so far. But this is nice, right? So what we could do is we like to achieve some more bit of granularity on top of that, because if you see the code here, like it's quite a bit which is happening, and this we can delegate it to some other pattern itself. We can see that how to do that, and we can simply ask ChatGPT itself, like can we do something on top of this, and then we will be doing on top of that, like what we can achieve to refactor this a bit or make it more readable. So let's do that next.